Are you listening?
The Running Wrestling Podcast. End your week the right way fast. Step into the ring with us, no DQ, just trust. The Running Wrestling Podcast.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Running Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, Big Mike, and I am joined, as always, by my friend, my partner, my co-host, my brother, Sped Rock.
What's going on with everybody? Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. I think Kwanzaa's coming up. I don't know. Whatever's out there. Happy holidays. How you all doing?
Good, man. I had a good holiday with the family. We're doing some more holidaying tomorrow as the other side of my family comes in. So you may hear some dogs in the background because some of them are supposed to be coming in during the show tonight. So if you guys hear dogs in the background, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Just keep on rocking along. And as I put out on Twitter, this will be the most groundbreaking, history-making watch-along you will ever watch. So for all 68 of you in here, let's strap up, buckle up, and get ready to make some history as we end tribalism tonight. Yes, we are watching Smackdown, the final 2-hour Smackdown of the history of the WWE, however you want to look at it, or at least until they decide to do it again next year. But there. Go ahead. Ask me what you're going to.
Let me ask everybody real fast, because this 2025 is done for WWE, okay? After this.
After tonight. Yes.
After the night.
Well,
all right, we still got one more.
They have Raw, but
well, yeah, whatever. But it is. First off, thank you for joining in. Dan, thank you. I can't really say the whole name. My everything's just bad right now. Second,
Daniel, I guess.
Second, let me ask you guys this: Do you miss the 2025 draft? I mean, like, should they have had one? I mean, there's none. FD, I like that. Thank you. I like that one. Thank you for being in here.
Yeah, we can do that. Thank you for making it as easy as possible for us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. But yeah,
you'll learn on this show. We need it as easy as possible.
Do you think they should have had that draft this year? Or, I mean, should they do away with it and just keep the door open for everybody?
I don't know that they should get rid of a draft. I mean, I think they should have. I don't know that they should have one every year, but I don't know. It's really weird. I didn't really miss it, to be completely honest. I really enjoyed when they started doing like the transfer window and the transfer thing and all that. Of course, then obviously with everything else with WWE, it kind of got out of hand. They started doing it all the time. But I mean, I don't know. I didn't necessarily miss having a draft. The draft has never been big anyway. Maybe what they're doing is they're going to skip 2025. And it's like somebody coming back from injury. You know, we haven't seen them in a long time. They're going to come back and make a huge impact. So they're going to redo the whole draft and rebrand it, retool it and everything and make it an actual draft in 2026. And that's why they didn't have one in 2025, because they wanted to lock down what was going to happen. So I mean, hopefully that's it. But
I don't know.
I mean, I didn't necessarily miss it.
I mean, they already had the door open. The door's open for everybody, you know, and I just don't understand why they need the draft if you're just going to have the door open anyway. Plus, I mean, if you're going to draft people, why cut those guys off the roster if you're going to draft them? It just makes no sense to me. So the draft just makes no sense. I didn't miss it whatsoever, but, you know.
I mean, I agree with that. If they do it, it should be after Mania. And like make that the next PLE after Mania. Make the draft a big deal. Make it a PLE on Saturday. And during the show you have the draft, you still have matches, you still do whatever you do normally with some big matches, but make it feel like it's special instead of just doing it on Monday and Friday.
Sounds like that would be more of a Taboo Tuesday or Cyber Sunday. You know how?
Yeah, but it should be its own Saturday PLE.
Oh yeah. Excuse me.
But yes, to finish what I was saying before that, as we watch SmackDown, we will be talking AEW, TNA, WWE, NXT, all forms of wrestling. We will actually be making our official picks. I am putting the AEW Shield on the line for the first time ever. The Shield will be defended. We just now made it a Shield the last time I won it. But during the commercial breaks, we will be making those picks. We'll be talking everything the week in wrestling, just like we do every week here on the Running Wrestling Podcast, as we do a watch along during SmackDown. So you get the best of both worlds. So yeah, just going to be a whole lot going on. Make sure you guys are paying attention. Make sure you're subscribed to us either on Twitch. You can go down there, use your Amazon Prime account, hit that subscribe button, SB3DROCK. With that, you also get a 30-minute behind the scenes. We've had people in here for 30 minutes over on Twitch talking about movies, TV, anything and everything. We usually don't talk a bunch of wrestling during that. But yeah, you get 30 minutes extra of the show every week. It's SB3DROCK. If you're already on Twitch and watching this and want to subscribe to us on YouTube, go over right up there. You put in the right direction, but it's weird with the angle. That QR code that you see above my shoulder, that will take you directly to the Run to Wrestling Podcast YouTube channel where you can subscribe to us there. That is absolutely free. You don't have to have Prime. You don't have to have any money or anything like that. Just go in, subscribe. Make sure you guys are following us there. We are going to make an effort in 2026 to bring more videos in between our normal weekly shows, shorts, regular videos, anything like that we can do to bring in some more engagement, more for you guys, and just keep the ball rolling. We may get into some interviews throughout the year, so those will be posted up individually because obviously not everybody can do in interviews on Thursday nights at 6 o'clock whenever we go live. Those interviews will be taped and then we will air them on the YouTube channel, but we'll obviously talk about them. Yeah, a whole lot going on. 2026 is going to be a huge year for the run-in. Pushing for partner on Twitch, pushing for anything we can get on YouTube. So yeah, just join us. Come in.
Mine's on the Then Now and Forever.
Oh wow, I'm way ahead of you. I'm already seeing the flashback from last week.
Oh, then you're fine.
Tell me when you see Drew McIntyre grabbing the referee's shirt.
Oh yeah, I'm way behind. It's it.
Yeah. So just tell me when that moment hits, and I'll hit unpause. I'm paused right there. He's in the ring, and he's got the umpire, the referee. I don't know why I said umpire because I'm an idiot.
What up,
referee by the shirt?
Podcast?
What's going on, Lady Alpha of the Wrestling Divas podcast? Good friends of ours. Make sure you check them out every Tuesday night at 6 Eastern, 5 Central, as Autumn and Lady Alpha are killing it over there, giving us all the wrestling divas. We also have Kicking Out at 2. They are Tuesday night as well, a little bit later in the night, 8 o'clock Central on Tuesday night, the Kicking Out at 2 podcast. They also have a show on Thursdays where they do some play-arounds on Twitch. It is also Kicking Out at 2 there. So make sure you go follow both of those and subscribe. Also, Bobby Batito, hopefully I said that right, has started up his own YouTube channel. Make sure you go subscribe to him. Good friend of ours over on X. He's putting out some videos there. He's just getting started, so make sure you let him know what you like and things like that. Let him know how he's doing. Follow him and subscribe to his channel as well.
The grip up.
You good?
You gripped him up, yeah.
Okay. So now I got Cody standing in the ring with all this.
Yeah.
Okay.
All this is talking, yeah.
Sweet. Now that we're linked up together.
I can't believe I was that far behind. Like, what the hell happened? It's because I'm on my phone.
I don't know.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
I mean, you were like 15, 20. I had a whole chance to do like 3 promos for 3 shows there.
I know. The sad part is that Good Morning IWC is so much more easier to write than this because I have to do this the day after.
How is it easier? We don't write here. Like nothing here.
No, I mean I'm not saying like writing wise. I'm saying like the format. Yeah, all I have to do is just copy paste somebody, the tweets and stuff like that, the pictures, and then You're
about to give all 78 people the wrong impression of this show.
Oh no,
thinking that we write this shit out beforehand.
Oh yeah, they're like, whoa, how?
How is that guy that bad at that? And he's writing it down.
Yeah, I know.
I apologize.
Right? I want that suit.
Which one?
Aldous.
Yeah.
I want that suit. He always looks fresh. He always looks real good.
I'm sure Mickey lays all his shit out for him.
Hey, babe, do me a favor. Give me that belt, because that belt's better looking than Cody's. They need to see a real belt.
I thought you were about to say, go get my suit or some shit. That would have been awesome if you
I have
turned your camera off and then came back on and came in a suit.
I have a suit.
Oh, here's the Miz.
That's what I'm talking about. I like what he's wearing too. I've always liked the Miz.
Which means we're about to get a. Nobody
Look.
said his name yet, though. Who's going to be the
Look.
one that says his name?
This design is better than that McDonald's looking back plate that they put on there. All right. The one that they have now is McDonald's looking. This is heavy as hell.
The Miz doesn't want to hear the concert. He just wants to whoop his ass.
Kick his ass, Miz.
Oh, there it is.
Off the spaceship. I swear to God.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
No.
He's got Santa and some elves out there. He's got Otis playing Santa. He's got the bunny from the Rosebuds. We've
awesome.
got the bunny back.
Yo, the bunny made a return, folks. Oh, what?
Well, he heard that we were doing this watch along, and he said he couldn't miss it. The bunny just could not miss this watch along. He wanted to be on our show. He wanted us to talk about him live because we weren't around during the Rosebud era, so he just had to. And we do. We get a Joe Hendry concert to kick off SmackDown.
I believe
It's interesting they have Otis and Tozawa out there as Santa and the elves, but like all the females there, none of the female wrestlers. They just get extras for that.
Thank you. See, that's my thing right there. Right there, what Stampede just said. I have never been more happier that someone put out a goddamn mute button. They should have spray painted Otis. His beard.
When it play for too long, we'll get struck. I mean, how can you not be a fan of this? Otis is loving it. Look at Otis dancing. Tozawa up there in the corner. You got the bunny breaking it down. AEW is tomorrow. I want to say it's 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central.
Yeah, on HBO Max or pay-per-view.
Or World's End.
Yeah, Yeah, that's what we're doing tomorrow. Later on tonight, we're doing our World's End predictions. This guy up here puts his AEW Shield on the line, and maybe I go into 2026 with the crown and a shield.
Or maybe I continue being a double champ for NXT and AEW.
Yeah, we'll see. No one believes in Joe Hendry.
Oh, and The Miz interrupts the concert.
I am a big fan of The Miz. I like The Miz. The Miz deserves
I like how you made
respect.
I like how you made the slides more festive.
Oh yeah, I was like, yeah. You should see what I did
Christmas
with
spirit.
should see what I did with Stampede. Like when his comes up, he has 2 Christmas trees in the ring, or one.
See,
Christmas
look at that.
tree in the
Lady
ring.
Alpha. Lady Alpha believes in Joe Hendry. There you go.
Yeah, I can't do it. The bunny's freaking twerking.
Yeah, the bunny is breaking it down.
Yeah, the bunny's twerking right now. Yeah, like what's going on here?
I wonder if the bunny is going to be Carmelo Hayes and he's just going to start beating the crap out of the Miz when he gets in the ring. Since they've had their beef. He was about to take his head off. It's somebody. He was about to take the head off as Miz was getting in the ring. You could see he was doing this.
Kick him in the face.
He's got his hands up there on the mask. He's about to take the head off. We're about to see who this is. He kicking out too. Thought the song was great. I can't really hear it. I heard a little bit of it.
Just throw it off, man. He's already got his hands right here, ready to rock and roll.
He wants so bad to take that off.
Yeah, like God.
He's just waiting on his cue so bad.
Yeah. He's like, hurry up. That's like he's yelling, hurry up, Miz. Oh, Nick comes out and he's like, what? What? I'd rather listen to Nick Aldis talk than
Oh, and we get a street fight. Not only do we get a Hendry Miz match, it is a Hendry Miz street fight.
I'd rather listen
Oh,
to
and we'll
Nick
have to wait
Aldis
for the
talk, though.
commercial break to see who's under the bunny suit. But since we're in a commercial break, we will go back and we will talk about Monday Night Raw, what happened this week. This is what we're going to do. We're going to, during each commercial break, go through the normal show that you see every week from us. You had Rhea Ripley taking on Asuka. And Asuka gets the win. Rhea wasn't ready. What'd you think?
No, I like this match. By the way, I'm sorry. I do have the European server on my phone right now. So I'm watching Netflix on the European server. And VPN.
That also may be why you were so far behind.
Probably. But yeah, the match just started and Joe Hendry and Miz are going at it. It's actually pretty damn good. But no, I like this match. Look, before all the shenanigans happened, right at the end, this was a damn good match. Everyone was on their feet. I believe they were in Grand Rapids, Michigan. This was a great match through and through. I love watching Asuka and I love watching Rhea. These two the best, maybe top 15, top 20 women of the world right now. I mean, there's top 10.
Definitely
easy.
Two of the top in WWE.
Easy.
Two of the top 5 in WWE.
Easy. But yeah, no, I like this match. The interference actually kind of helped build towards the tag team match. But I also,
at this point, when you're watching a WWE show, you just have to expect the interference.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, I don't even like any match I watch. If there is no interference, I actually just take that as something special. I expect interference every match.
I question who produced that match if there's no interference now in WWE.
Yeah. And question whether they still have a job.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm like, I wonder if that guy got fired right then and there. Yeah, or girl. Exactly. I don't know. But still,
We also had Bayley and Roxanne Perez, and Bayley gets the win.
Oh, time out. Miz just pulled out tiny balls out of the fucking presents. Oh my, tiny blue balls. Okay, they're going through the presents, and he pulls out 2 ornaments, and they're blue balls. Okay.
I don't know why they won't show that on TV. That's messed up.
That's hilarious.
Why are they putting that on Netflix and not on regular TV?
That crap is hilarious. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I wonder if we're going to come back and you're going to be ahead of us since you're watching that internationally.
Probably. That would suck.
Anyway, Bayley does pick up the win after some encouragement and a slap from Lyra, waking her up. As she defeats Roxanne Perez. I thought this was a really good match. I like how it kind of progresses Bayley's character of the split personalities. I really enjoyed it. I mean, it's Roxanne Perez and Bayley. We talked about Rhea and Asuka being 2 of the best. Again, these are 2 of the best women on their roster, putting in a good performance. Obviously, the outside interference shenanigans, again, we're expecting it.
Yep.
But the way they did it, the way that they had the slap, waking her up, turning her into the Bayley that needed to get the win, I really liked a lot.
I love that at the end. Yes, I was going to say that whole boom. She was like, this ain't the Bayley that's going to win. You need to become that Bayley. And she's, oosh. I like that. But let's talk a second. Real quick. Go back real quick. Let's talk a second.
Let's see. I am coming back on the screen. It is Smackdown is back. And everything is set up. So, yeah, I'm going to be behind you. I don't even think they've started the match yet.
I'll pause this. That's not a problem for me.
Yeah, no, they are about to start the match. The bunny is still in the suit.
Come on. I'm trying to pause you.
So just tell me where you're at, and I'll tell you when to unpause.
Miz just caught the president, elbowed it.
The what?
Miz caught a president, and now he's elbowing it.
Okay.
Apparently, it just went on commercial.
So you just got a commercial. Well, this is going to be interesting with you watching it overseas. We need you to find a USA, not country, but like the USA channel.
I'm going to do that right now.
But yes, as we were watching, you heard a little bit from Sped, Joe Hendry and The Miz just kicking off their holiday street fight. You've got Otis and Tozawa on the outside, along with the Bunny from the Rosebuds, who is obviously going to be somebody because he's trying to take his head off every 5 minutes. Either that or it's just uncomfortable. Maybe they didn't wash the Bunny suit after whoever had it on last from the Rosebuds, 4 or 5 years ago?
Yeah, a long time ago, yeah.
So maybe it's been sitting in the warehouse, nobody washed it, so maybe it's just itchy and smelly, and he wants to take it off. And oddly enough, it is National Candy Cane Day. Appreciate you, Zach, coming in. A lot of fun. Oh, there's a guitar in that present. Joe Hendry gets a new guitar for Christmas.
What up, Zach?
That's good stuff. And Miz pulls out a ukulele.
Oh,
he
yeah.
just pulled out the ukulele. That's pretty funny. Now he's opening a second present. And there's the tiny blue ball. The blue ornaments.
The blue balls. That shit had me dying. You're almost where I'm at. All right, good.
So the Rosebuds are a group that were in NXT. There was a wrestler named Adam Rose, and he had a litany of people, of future WWE superstars that were in his little group. They came out. It was almost like a little cartoon parade or a clown parade called the Rosebuds. Some of them, Bailey was in there. I think Becky Lynch was in there. Braun Strowman was in there. There were a ton of big name WWE superstars that were a part of the Rosebuds before they got their big shot in NXT or WWE or anything like that. So,
where are you at now?
He just pulled the table out from another ring.
Okay.
Hendry did. No, I mean I've got a minute or two before I catch up to you.
That shit was hilarious. Threw his ass right into the freaking tree.
Yeah, he's setting up the table now.
Oh man.
Brought to you by Slim Jim, obviously.
If you guys are on Twitch right now, please use Prime to subscribe. That's what we ask.
Use Amazon Prime, not like
Amazon
Prime the drink.
Yeah, don't dump it on your computer or phone.
Don't pour Prime on your computer.
And if you're going to subscribe, it's 35% off right now if you subscribe. Also, if you subscribe, you get 3 months of Discord on us when that happens. The Nitro. And
Bobby, no, Joe Hendry is not signed to SmackDown. He is signed to WWE. I don't know that they've set a brand yet.
NXT.
I know he's got a match with NXT, but I don't know if he's officially signed there.
Man, if they bring his ass on, they better bring Danhausen up to freaking or to SmackDown as well. Then, or
he's stomping on a boat. He just caught the president.
Elbow
and elbow.
There it is.
Elbow again.
I love
that president's ass. And now we just went to a commercial.
Ah! I'm pausing mine. I paused mine again just in case.
Just to be safe. All right. To continue on with Monday Night Raw, the main event there saw the re-debut or the return of Austin Theory with Bronson Reed against CM Punk and Rey Mysterio. And again, what was a pretty decent match. I mean, it had a lot of action. What'd you think?
The backstory to this. Austin Theory came up to Heyman and was like, listen, let me prove my worth tonight. Let me tag in there with you guys. Let me prove my worth. So that's why I asked that question. Did Theory prove his worth in that match? And I think he did. Because
I think he did.
That match was fantastic. Look, we didn't need to see CM Punk stare down with Gunther. All right, Gunther comes out before this and cuts a banger promo again. Tells people to shut the hell up, basically. He'll make you tap out like a little B word too. But still. And then we get to this match, and then Punk comes out. He's like, oh, I'm gonna stare you down. I'm CM Punk. Look at me. Yeah, like, come on. Gunther would beat you faster than Randy Couture could. I'm just saying. But that spear at the end, oh my God.
Oh, there you go. From Stampede himself.
I saw that. That's cool. But yeah, no, like that spear, that looked like a torpedo more than a spear. They shouldn't call him a spear. His shit should be called the torpedo because nobody else does it better than him.
Yeah.
Breaker, I'm talking about.
I knew you were talking about. But thank you for clarifying for the audience. But yeah, no, I think he proved his worth. I think it's going to make it even better when it turns out that he's a spy for Seth Rollins in 3 months.
That'd be cool.
I posted something about that on X right after the show that, my ideal situation would be like they're standing there maybe like 2 weeks from WrestleMania or something like that, or right before Elimination Chamber or something like that, and Seth Rollins comes out. It confronts the Vision with Austin Theory there behind him and all that, and he looks at Paul Heyman and he goes, "I learned a long time ago when we had the Shield, I was told that you always had to have a plan B. Well,
Yeah.
I don't have a plan B. I have a plan A." And then Austin
Yeah.
Theory starts super kicking people, and they both double stomp the Bronze in the middle of the ring. That'd be pretty freaking cool. And then we get like a tag match.
Well,
The Bronze and Austin Theory and Seth Rollins.
if the initial reports are true, he won't be back until Backlash after Mania. He'll be back like Backlash or after Backlash time frame. So I can see that happening. You can keep the spy gimmick up, the spy work, going
Oh, yeah.
until
Because-
SummerSlam or even longer if you wanted.
Yeah, because I mean, he doesn't have to do anything different. He can just keep doing everything he's doing, and he can
Yep.
just come back and say, "I've been going back to Rollins every time."
Oh yeah, no, I feel what you're saying. Yeah.
And we're back. So I have Joe Hendry and the Miz both laying down. So did you go to commercial or no?
I paused mine before they went to
But did-
commercial.
So when you hit play, what are they doing?
Hold on. He just rolled in what's his name? Miz.
And now
And
you're
just
going to
went-
have to fast forward.
It's fine. Hold on. It's fine. Go ahead. Keep it up. I can do that.
Otis is bringing in the Christmas tree into the ring.
No, Lodi, don't do that. Don't do
Ooh,
that.
Joe Hendry uses the Christmas tree as a weapon. All the way slam. Oh, he's pointing something now. There's a Christmas tree there. You've already used it, Joe. That was kind of dumb. So he did like the fall away slam with the Christmas tree onto the Miz.
Yes.
Essentially just throwing the Christmas tree at the Miz.
Yeah.
I could have done without that part.
Yeah. Could have done without a lot of stuff.
Fun fact from Stampede, Fraxium's last win was May 16th. All
Wow.
the way back in May. Oh, are we going to get the curtain call? Or the standing ovation. Sorry, not the curtain call.
My fucking phone just updated.
Ooh, kick to the face to Tozawa. Oh, here comes the bunny. The Miz is scared of the bunny for some reason. And a kendo stick to the stomach of the bunny. Apparently, it's not going to be Carmelo Hayes.
I hope not.
Oh, and he racks him with the kendo stick. And Joe Hendry sends all three of the Stooges outside back into the ring to attack. Tozawa brings in some more Christmas cookies.
Why, Tozawa? I saw that.
Oh, they've got the Miz surrounded.
Oh man. My phone's updating now. Yay. When is this thing? Why is this thing doing this again?
You're probably also watching the international. Well, obviously, you're watching the international.
Yeah, no, my phone's updating now, actually.
I'm talking to Stampede. He said he's way ahead of us. He's on an Alistair back promo.
Oh, yeah.
There's Otis eating the cookies. Otis needs to like shave his head or something. He's got some that looks rough.
Yeah, you see the giant spot coming
Yeah.
in.
Like I don't
Yeah.
remember seeing that last time I saw Otis. That's new. I mean, that's like Does the bunny get his
Jack
shot now?
Sparrow Network. Babe, Canada has a Jack Sparrow Network.
It's R-Truth. The bunny with R-Truth. That makes a whole lot more sense.
That makes a hell of a lot more sense. What'd you say?
It's R-Truth. And we're going to get a five. I guess not. You can't really call it a 5-knuckle shuffle.
A 15-knuckle shuffle.
It's like a 1-paw shuffle. A bunny hop shuffle.
Paw.
There you go.
Bunny. What? Bunnies have paws, right?
Yes.
They don't got claws or hooves. Yeah, I know Jack Sparrow is a pirate. That's why I watch it on the Blackbeard Network.
Of course, the Easter Bunny is on. Damn it, Ron Cena. My bad. That's my fault. Shocker. Joe Hendry gets the win in the Holiday Street Fight. Thanks in part to Santa Claus and Elf and the Easter Bunny of all people. Great minds think alike, Lady Alpha.
Trying to hop like a bunny. I love it.
Look at that crowd, man. They're all waving their hands from side to side.
So did Biggie. Biggie said, throw your hands.
So you're saying Joe Hendry and Biggie are on equal terms?
Hell,
I mean,
no.
That's what you just said.
No, I did. No, I did.
You said
he's gimmick infringing here, is what I'm saying. Okay, Biggie said it first. All right, we are not getting into that. This is how you get an
heard it here
shot.
first, ladies and gentlemen.
No, you didn't.
Joe Hendry
I did not
and
sign off for
Biggie
that.
are the same thing.
No,
Uh,
I love it.
he loves it when you call him Big Hendry.
Oh, he's gonna get me shot. I can't go back to Atlanta for a while.
But you can go back to Cali.
Cali, I can't go to Cali.
It's a Biggie song. Going back to Cali. Come on, man. You should know.
No, I'm not going to Cali. That's what I'm saying. I ain't going back to Cali. Look, Joe Hendry's the villain. I like that.
Look, we said that about John Cena 20 years ago. Look how it worked out.
No, we called him the Marky Mark. We called him the Marky Mark.
I don't know that I ever heard him call him the Marky Mark.
What are you talking about? He was Marky Mark. You know, Good Vibrations.
Heard anybody call him Marky
Both from Boston area.
I know who Marky Mark
Massachusetts boys.
I know who Marky Mark
is. Vanilla Ice is the. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just seeing if there was a title slide. Yeah, we're done with Raw. We're going to hit NXT during the next commercial break. So we're going to blow through NXT and get to these predictions. Where I can keep my AEW shield. We get the announcement. Hell yeah, we get Carmelo and Elia for the U.S. title.
Oh, yes. My girl. The bougie bully. She's going to look good against Flair.
Stampede letting you know what's coming up later in the show. He's a little ahead of us on the international feed. He's actually a good bit ahead of us. Speaking of Charlotte Flair, Charlotte and Alexa backstage with naughty and nice signs and ugly Christmas sweaters.
I've seen that. That's what I'm laughing at.
There's Lash and Nia.
That's my girl right
and
there.
And Reindeer. Drew McIntyre entering the building.
He's about to do a promo. What's her name?
Kathy Kelly?
Yes. I was going to say not Caruso, the other one. Tell I need turkey ham in my life.
You need what?
Turkey ham.
The hell is turkey ham? That's two completely different things.
It's turkey and ham. It's just a turkey that looks like a ham.
The hell are they doing up there in the woods of Pennsylvania? Jesus.
Actually, I found that in California when it was
And we are on to another commercial.
when I was doing not basic. I was doing some training out in Cali.
All right, we get on to NXT in a very holiday themed street fight. We just finished one on SmackDown. We had one on NXT that I think was actually probably better than the one we just saw on SmackDown. Stacks and Ariana Grace against the LFG call ups. Shiloh Hill and Riley. They just changed their name too, and I can't.
Yeah, they changed their name again. Yeah, something Ray.
I think Skylar. It was Skylar or something.
It's something Ray.
It's still a good match, especially for a lot of young talent that hasn't had a lot of TV time and everything like that. Good match, good, no holds barred match, hardcore
Good
match,
comedy.
whatever you want to call it.
Good comedy.
Appreciate you,
too.
Wrestling or Us podcast for reposting.
Wrestling or Us. That's dope. That's dope.
What'd you think of the match?
I liked it. I thought it had a great mixture of comedy, and what's that dude?
Bowling ball spot was hilarious.
That crap was funny as hell, but Hill the whole time was smiling throughout this whole match. He just looked creepy.
Yeah, Skylar Ray.
Skylar Ray, that's who it is.
It was Danny Ray in LFG. I couldn't remember what they changed it to, but it was Skylar.
Well, yeah, no, I like this match. I thought that bowling ball incident was hilarious.
That was hilarious. She is very funny. Ariana Grace is very funny.
Well, I mean, look at her dad.
Yeah, she gets it naturally.
Yeah.
But yeah, good match, good, a lot of fun, which led us into a Women's United States Championship match on NXT. The champion Chelsea Green taking on Sol Ruka. Green does retain, but Sol Ruka has a really good showing, in my opinion. What'd you think?
I loved Sol Ruka in this match. She did phenomenal. Yep. Yes, Green retains. It was, obvious what was going to happen. But I mean, the Rough Rider looked a little shaky. All right. It looked like she couldn't get to a jump. I mean, but hey, look, Sol's also almost 6 foot tall. So, it's real hard to do that. Great match, though, between the two. NXT puts on phenomenal matches all the time.
Yep. Speaking of, I'll let you talk about this one because I know you're excited about it. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I like this match. Lola Vice versus Izzy. This match actually excelled and went above what I was thinking. First off, the entrance for Izzy just screams Hills Have Eyes. All right. It just screams horror movie. All right. And then you get this phenomenal match between the two, between Lola and Izzy. These two are going nuts. I could do without some of the commentary from Booker T if they're looking to make a little shuffle there. Vic Joseph does deserve someone that can match him.
I said all along they need to send Wade Barrett back down there. Let them. I like them two together. He would be a ton better than Booker T. If you're gonna have Pat McAfee come back, let McAfee be on one. Let it be McAfee and Cole, and then let it be Tess and. I know they've had rumors of the announced team, which didn't include Pat McAfee, which is kind of weird, even though they said he was coming back.
Yeah, he's only coming back for part-time role again. But basically,
I mean, they could very easily do that and let Wade Barrett go back down to NXT, and it would improve that 10 times.
Yeah, and then you got Tatum over here. Tatum with the freaking
with a damn chainsaw.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it's funny. She posted after, please don't be mad at me, Sean. And I'm like, Tatum, you're the one holding the chainsaw. It doesn't matter who's mad at you.
Yeah, it doesn't
matter. You're holding a chainsaw.
It doesn't matter now. And
nobody's going to be mad at you because you have a freaking chainsaw.
You're right about that, Stampede. He was in N120 in Noah, and then now he's in the speed tournament. Talking about Tavion Heights. We don't have a slide for that one. But that is like a big disappointment, in my opinion. He goes from a big tournament in the N1 to the speed tournament, but in AEW we had you can go ahead and hit that next slide real fast. In AEW, right, we had
I don't talk about NXT anymore. That's fine.
But no, this right here, this is I was trying
to that's fine.
You wanted to get to World's End, you said by the next commercial.
Just
I'm already halfway through this commercials.
What I'm doing, that's fine. That's fine.
I
appreciate Tatum. I appreciate Tatum with the chainsaw. Let's go. So MJF gets a win over some scrub.
No. I was talking about that promo. Are you allowed to choke a man with the chain like that?
You can in AEW. I guess you fired in WWE.
Oh my god! They said,
I'm surprised Bryan Danielson didn't make a comment about that. Somebody should fire him for choking that guy. Of course, it was a ref in WWE. So,
"Oh my god!" Yeah, oh my god. Listen, no, that promo though, right here. I'm sorry, I keep pointing over there. That promo, oh my god, he
look,
was
the
so.
promo between all four of these guys have been great the past 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, they have. Oh my
You
god.
can't use a tie. It was a tie, not a belt. Sorry,
Okay,
wrong
okay.
clothing item.
My bad. That freaking chain though, man. He's like, oh, he
Yeah.
beat up some schmuck, as you can tell, and then gets obliterated verbally, mentally, and physically.
I mean, if nothing else, I'm going to find a way to watch this match. If nothing else, I'm excited for this match even more than the Okada Takeshita match, which I am also excited for. But I'm excited for this 4-way. I still say I think this is the biggest match in AEW history.
Right now, yes, you're not lying. Yeah, this is a huge match in AEW history. And we usually don't talk about stuff like this. Yeah, usually we keep it wrestling focused. But this right here was just, to me, was brutal. And I was loving every second of it.
Yeah, Hangman let him have it. I loved it. It was great.
They all let him have it. Damn. Hangman Swerve, the chain, the crowd. New York hates him. Oh my god.
That does get us to World's End, I believe.
Oh no, we got
no, you've got the semifinals for the C2.
Well, I was gonna say this real fast. The reason why I put this in here is because of Don Callis, right there. We got Don Callis. He's got 3 guys now going into the finals. 3 guys, right? Something big's gonna happen in the Don Callis family because of this, But this match was actually good.
We'll talk about that more when we get to our predictions, because I have a theory on that as well. Yeah, like all these matches were great.
Oh yeah,
Takeshita and Orange Cassidy,
Pac, Jungle Boy,
Pac and Jungle Boy that you have there.
Yep,
that was hilarious.
Cookies. I forgot about the cookies.
After
I forgot
that
about
was hilarious. And yes, it is Takeshita who gets the win in the Blue League with 13 points, and Moxley, who came in second, who eked out with a win over Mascara Dorado. I can't say his name.
Dorado, yeah.
To come second place in the Blue League, and you had Okada and Fletcher come out of the Gold League. So it will be Okada and Takeshita in a semifinal, and Fletcher and Moxley in the other one, which we will pick as soon as we get to those here at World's End. But no, just a really good episode of Dynamite altogether. I enjoyed every bit of it.
Oh yeah.
We will pick those during the next commercial break, as we have a promo from Jade Cargill.
Yeah. Okay. So, let me ask you this, Stampede, since we're doing that, watching this Jade Cargill promo. Good morning IWC this Sunday, 10 o'clock in the morning, folks, Eastern Standard Time. We are here on Twitch. We will be talking about the matches coming up for Wrestle Kingdom next year in 2026. For me, it's kind of funny that the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion is not on that card. And I get it. He's working 3 promotions. He's in DDT. He's in AEW. He's in New Japan. But why is he not on this card? And I also want to say that freaking Okada versus Tanahashi. Is it
Takeshita?
No,
you're talking about the
Tanahashi. Yeah, I want to say Tanahashi. Yeah, that's gonna be fire. And look, I don't remember how many matches. I know he just had his last match. Tanahashi, there it is. I know he just had his last match. It was like a couple days ago. I think he has 148 matches this year, and he's 49 years old, 50 years old. Yeah, 148 matches. Nice. Phenomenal. I understand why he's running on fumes. Give him a couple weeks of rest. Let him come in 2026. Let him do his thing.
But watching that, in all respect to Tanahashi,
Yeah.
seeing him do 148 matches, and look, I haven't watched all 148. I can't tell you how good or bad all 148 have. I can tell you the 4 or 5 that I have watched have not been great.
Well, see, I started watching Tanahashi when, it was like I started watching around like 2014, 2015,
Well, and so here was my point though, and go ahead and say what you're saying, and I'll finish my point.
I was gonna say I stopped watching New Japan when the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega and all of them left. I started getting back into it recently in the last year or so. I'm not even gonna lie about that. Yeah. And I don't know how his last few years have been, since.
Look, in his defense, the only ones I've really seen are the ones he's had on AEW, and none of those have been really good.
No, I get that.
And my point was to it is everybody got mad when John Cena was doing some interviews during his final couple weeks, and he's like, "Well, I told him I can do 200 days. I told him as many days as they want. If you want me to do 200 shows, I could do 200 shows." Everybody's like, "Oh, you robbed us of John Cena doing 200 shows." Could you imagine how bad John Cena would have looked trying to do 200 shows in a year, even if you did 100 matches? Because his final 36 dates ended up being 18 matches, 18 promos.
Yep.
Average out. So every other appearance was a match. And Tanahashi's been doing this for a while. John Cena has been out for a little bit. If he had tried to do 100 plus matches in this year, it would have been so horrible.
It would.
I'm glad they pumped the brakes on it and said, "No, John, let's get you for like 50 or so."
Yeah. Well, and it's like what he's saying right here, Stampede. He has no knees. It's like watching a baseball player, a legend at the end of his career. His knees are shot. Or a catcher. Let's put it that way. Catchers lose their knees real fast, in baseball. And it's like watching that, like watching Jason Varitek of the Boston Red Sox or Javi Lopez of the Atlanta Braves or whoever, like watching those guys.
Molina from the Cardinals.
Yeah, Yachty really did lose his knees. He could barely run, at the end of his career. So it's like, I understand what Big Mike's saying over here. And he's right. You want to protect those guys.
I bet you love to see that. The most matches this year was LA Knight. Yeah. For those who haven't watched this, everybody in here, LA Knight is Sped's favorite wrestler. So give us a yeah in the comments just for Sped. Sped is a huge LA Knight fan. If you have not watched the show before, he loves LA Knight. Favorite wrestler, maybe of all time. LA Knight, better than Ric Flair, better than The Rock, better than Takeshita, better than Okada.
I will kill you. You can't do that way. I got back. Hey. Okay.
There's one. I appreciate you.
So next Thursday,
we're gonna turn
next Thursday, I should have New Japan merch on. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I bought one of those gift bags. Yeah.
That will get us to AEW World's End predictions. You see that beautiful shield on my arm of the Murder Penguin. There's Lady Alpha with a yeah.
No.
Meow. Yes. Do the meow. I like it. Because we can't do no yeah, because that's just weird.
Yeah, no.
AEW World's End is tomorrow night. A huge show. I've already said that I think has the biggest match in the history of AEW. In the 4-way, we will get to that in our main event. But we will go through and predict these, and we will pause whenever something happens on SmackDown as we go through. First up, we have Gabe Kidd versus Darby Allin, the grudge match. Don't know how good Darby's going to be after getting thrown down the stairs once again by Gabe Kidd. Man loves him some stairs. I
got Darby. I mean,
is this a regular match or is this like a hardcore? Like I watched it, but I didn't hear.
I didn't hear anything about this being a hardcore match, but I'm still going to go with Darby. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with the same thing we talked last week when we talked about Pac. And Pac is a much better wrestler than Gabe Kidd, in my opinion. But still, in a traditional wrestling match, which I doubt this ends up being a traditional wrestling match, because it is Gabe Kidd and Darby Allin, I don't think Darby Allin has it, and I think Gabe Kidd
No.
takes it.
You got Gabe.
I got Gabe Kidd.
Gabe.
And we are back down on SmackDown before we get to our next match here on World's End. And his last is your girl.
Yeah.
Last legend in Charlotte Flair. Merry Christmas to Sped.
Yeah, it's been a great Christmas.
And again, though, another huge name that they're throwing Lash Legend in the ring with. I mean, they ain't given Lash all the respect in the world as a call-up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
With all the people she's been in the ring with.
Oh, yeah. Look,
I love their little interactions. That's so great.
Everyone's
doing
saying
the twirl.
Kid, but how many matches has Darby lost already? And I mean, at some point he's going to start to have to come back for that win. So
yeah, but so they'll do that when they have the return match, and it's a no holds barred match, or it's a no DQ match, or a hardcore match, or whatever. That's when he starts his redemption. Lash could be the next Bianca, only with character development. There you go.
No, sir.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying, man. When they get that Bianca heel turn, wait for it.
Nah, that's what this Lash is. The Bianca heel turn.
I could see that. I could see them bringing her up so they don't have to turn Bianca heel.
Yeah, you got her
because
heel.
She's like, I mean, she's essentially like the John Cena at this point.
Yeah. 2084. That's what I'm saying. Nah, you bring up Lash because she has that ATL vibe. You know, Lana could go heel, Lana could go face, Lana could do a lot, you know, and that's what she is. She screams Lana. She comes out, Lana's she walks.
Heel. I don't know what you're talking about.
Lana is always a heel. We come in there and people get shot real fast. Oh, no. I see her getting close breaking the highest record.
I can see that. I was going to say something like that. I think she has a big showing. I don't think she wins it. But she'll definitely be somebody to watch. And speaking of the Royal Rumble, make sure you check us out on January 29th. We are actually having our second annual Royal Rumble Fantasy Draft here in the run-in. Hopefully going to have some big names for you guys. I posted on X that reached out to a lot of big name content creators to try to bring in just for some extra oomph for the show, just something different. We are still bringing back some of our big PLE gimmicks. We're going to have the Money in the Bank. We're going to have the Royal Rumble draft, everything like that we had last year. So just stay tuned. January 29th should be a huge night for the run-in.
You're going to like the try matchmaker then, Stampede.
I think he could. I mean, he could have a very, I guess, Gunther-like year, like he did with the IC title when he held it for so long. I mean, he could have that title. He could have the US title for a while. I don't see them putting him in the main event, just because I don't think they're going to do that with Cody. But he could definitely have that mid card IC type run that Gunther had with the US Championship. Is Lash and Charlotte Lashes kicking the shit out of Charlotte?
Cody Roman until freaking WrestleMania.
Probably.
50.
You're probably going to get Cody and Roman, and if he comes back, if he's able to come back, you're going to get CM Punk and Rollins. That's if Rollins is healthy. If not, you're probably going to get CM Punk and Braun Breaker again. Which, I mean, I'm not mad at that as long as Braun wins.
Hopefully we get a botch on the first Netflix episode of the year.
Why?
And it gives Braun Breaker the title right away.
Oh. Well, I don't know that would be a botch. They may do that just to send 2026 off with a bash.
Or to piss
That'd
off.
Make some headlines.
I would do it to piss off Dave too.
It would definitely be something different having a young champion like that. Everybody's talked about, none of their champions have been under 40. I mean, that would definitely be a change in 2025. And last with a power slam as we go into commercial break, which brings us to our next match at World's End. It is the AEW Championship match, Chicago Street Fight, FTR against the Bang Bang Gang. Who you got?
FTR. The final boss isn't there yet for FTR. So, yeah, FTR is going to take this one pretty damn easily.
Well, to give you my pick, if you're not down with it, I've got 2 words for you. It's FTR. Those are my 2 words. It's FTR. FTR takes it. I don't. The gun, the Bang Bang Gang, just they don't have it. It's 2 words. It's FTR. FTR is 1 word. They put them all together. They're smashed. It's 1 word.
Yeah, there's no periods into it. I get what you say.
It's all 1 word. It's tur.
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 Tur. I like it.
Yeah, no, I'm going with FTR. I mean, the Bang Bang Gang just does nothing. I mean, they're entertaining. They're good wrestlers, but I don't see them as champions right now. There's too many other big name tag teams and really, really good tag teams in this division to give it to the Bang. This is just a good feud for them to kick off with before they start making their way up the ranks, is with some big time feuds, which may have taken a hit if you believe what the Young Bucks said. The Young Bucks said they're going to be out for a while on Dynamite. You see that?
Yeah, I saw that. And then Kenny Omega said something about what was it? He's going to do something that he should have done a long time ago. Yeah,
he was going to handle some unfinished business. Yeah. But yeah, definitely going with FTR on this one. Next up, the Mixed Nuts Mayhem. I like that. That's pretty good. The Death Riders versus the Conglomeration and Tony Storm. You got why?
Well, yes, first, they are written off for the remainder of the year, which is initially, a week. And yes, I got the Death Riders winning this one. I mean, you got the CMML champion, you got a former TNT champion right there, and you got Yuta. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you've got a former TNT champion in Orange Cassidy. You've got the current
but then
TNT
you got
champion
then you got
Mark, a former women's champion in Tony Storm.
Hold on, then you got the depressing Roger Strong. Yeah, so Death Riders is winning this one.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think it's going to be the Death Riders. And I think this may be one of the kickoffs. Had the Death Riders win without Moxley there, because Moxley's getting ready for his match later, or he's already had his match at this point. I don't know what the order of the card is. But them getting a win without Moxley at ringside or anything else, I think is going to set a different tone for them. But I think it is definitely the Death Riders. Speaking of John Moxley, we have our first Continental Classic semifinal: Kyle Fletcher versus John Moxley. I'll go first on this one just because I've made you go first the last few times. I am actually going to go with Kyle Fletcher. I love John Moxley, huge fan of his, but Kyle Fletcher is the future. I think it is going to set up a very interesting match in the finals that we'll get to here with the other semifinal. But yeah, I'm going to go with Kyle Fletcher of the Don Callis family.
Okay, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm going Kyle Fletcher. However, this is the reason why. This is the night. This is the night that CMML World Champion or PAC gets them to turn on Moxley, costs him this match, helps Fletcher move on to the next round. However, and this is what I'm not sorry. They just come out. They don't make it way to the ring. I know there's no interference.
Yeah, you can't do that in the Continental Classic.
No. But you can still come out as long as you're not ringside. You can sit at the whatchamacallit, but they can screw him up by hitting the music and coming out when he's going for a pin or something, right? But here's
I was going to say that too, Stampede. I think what happens is Gabe Kidd wins earlier. The Death Riders win earlier. Mox is the only one who doesn't win tonight.
Yep.
And that's when they start talking about, well, maybe it's time for new leadership. Everybody else wins. Everybody else is doing their part. And yet you can't even beat Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah, I don't know if they should say it like that. Kyle Fletcher's actually pretty damn good.
I get that, but that's the way they would say it because that's the way it's framed.
Yeah,
but still. So we are definitely going back both of us going Kyle Fletcher. As SmackDown comes back on air, Charlotte and Lash in the ring. Lash just got done dribbling Charlotte's head all around the ring ropes. Charlotte takes control with chops, and everybody woos to their delight.
Woo. Meow.
I love how Lash is selling that with the arm, doing the arm.
Yeah, throwing that shit. Yeah. Being extra. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so extra. That's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, pump kick to the face. Just kick Charlotte in the face.
Kicked her hard.
Oh, and she's dusting off the chops like it wasn't nothing. Lash said, get out of here with that. Sets her up for a power bomb. Charlotte rolls through it and gets a 2 count. And Charlotte with a boot. An actual boot, Stampede, not like a boot.
Swear to God. I love you.
We love you, Stampede.
Only on Tuesdays.
Oh, she was setting up for the. That was a good counter to the Lash extension into a DDT from Charlotte Flair. Setting her up for what looks like it's going to be the moonsault, maybe? Jumps over her just to walk over her to get to the ropes. Just because she wants to be a jackass about it.
Do it.
Moonsault and hits it. 1, 2. No, just a 2 count. Let's see. A question from Stampede about SmackDown. Oh, where'd it go? You think they'll let Ilya wrestle for 90 minutes of the 3-hour SmackDown? Probably not. I think you'll be lucky to have 90 minutes of wrestling as a whole with the 3-hour SmackDown, much less just one person wrestling. Yes, Bobby, Lash Legend is great. As Nia Jax gets up on the ring apron and distracts, we all knew it was coming sooner or later. Now Alexa Bliss up on Nia's back. And Charlotte Flair gets the win with all the distraction on the outside with a roll-up, essentially.
Ebola?
What?
That's what
I said with a roll-up.
I thought you said Ebola on that one. I was like, what?
Yeah, my nose is stopped up. Charlotte's allowed to be a jackass. Oh, yeah, she's allowed. 100%. She is the queen for a reason. But interesting there that they let Charlotte get the win after they presented Lash so good over the past few weeks.
You gotta give her. Oh my God. Orange juice, man, it's hot. I'm hot, man.
Charlotte, they probably went over the match and Charlotte said, that doesn't work for me, brother.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
What's up, CJ? Appreciate you coming in.
What's going on?
Ooh, Trick. Speaking of Lash, Trick Williams in Nick Aldis's office. Mr. Lash Legend, soon to be. Apparently, he is on his call up, talking about Raw and SmackDown, bidding for the services of one Trick Williams. Ooh, and Cody Rhodes runs him off. I'll tell you something. I like Cody Rhodes, but one thing that gets on my nerves is how he carries the championship.
Yeah.
I don't know why it bugs me, but it does.
Bugs the hell out of me.
Like, it's like he's carrying his books in high school, like he's going to class. I don't know why that bugs me so much, but it does.
Speaking of Andrade, guess who's free?
I mean, it went somewhere. It went Andrade leaving the company is where it went. Bobby wants him to whoop that trick. Speaking of Ilya Dragunov, he comes out to the ring. Is it me or his neck tattoo gotten bigger
What did you just say?
since he came back? I said, is it me or his neck, or has his neck tattoo gotten bigger since he came back? Like, I don't remember it being that big when he first came back. I mean, it has grown in size infinitely. I don't know if he'll be at World's End. That'd be very interesting.
Yeah, he's gonna be there to help out the turn. Now I'm playing.
I mean, he was aligned with the Don Callis family before he before all that went down, so he could have something. And back to commercial right before we get to the championship match. It's head shrinking.
Funny.
That's what it is.
That's funny.
All right, next up, we have the other semifinal of the Continental Classic in just a classic match in general. Kazuchika Okada, Inosuke Takeshita. I don't know that I need to ask, but I will. Who you got and why?
Everybody and their grandmother knows my 2025, and this is no freaking secret. My 2025 number one wrestler of the year is Konosuke Takeshita. All right. The alpha. All right. The alpha is going to win. The first member of the Don Callis family is going to win. But I think this is the night we find Okada is getting booted out.
Look, Okada has been worldwide known as the best tournament wrestler on the planet. He has proven that time and time again. But there comes a time in every man's career where you have to pass the torch.
And the guy who just won the G1.
And tomorrow night at World's End, the semifinals of the Continental Classic is where that torch is passed. When Konosuke Takeshita defeats Kazuchika Okada to advance to the finals.
Yes.
I don't know exactly what's going to happen afterwards. I don't know if they're going to get kicked out. I don't know how they're going to handle that. All I know is I think Takeshita wins, continues his year as the best wrestler in the world, names himself now, or proves himself, not names himself, proves himself as the new best tournament wrestler in the world.
Yeah.
Because didn't he win the G1 as well this year?
Yeah, he just won. He just won a tournament over in New Japan. I knew that.
That's what I'm saying. But he just won a tournament there. He wins a tournament over here in the U.S., which is, I don't know that's something that Okada has done in the same year.
I don't think so.
Which, again, makes Takeshita the best tournament wrestler in the world now, solidifying him as the best wrestler on the planet.
Listen, as long as he gets that international or the All-American or whatever they call that title back, all right, that looked good around
Continental title?
It was the All Elite title, and then it was the international title, and then MJF had it and called it the All American title. And,
yeah.
So, like, just he needs to become the.
Well, he doesn't get that one. He gets. I think this is just for the Continental title.
Yeah, or isn't Global on the line too?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. No.
I think it's just Continental.
Well, either way, look, you take that Continental title, you take it over in Japan. You take, oh my God, this is going to be fun.
But there is one more step. I think we both kind of gave away our nitpick for the next match, which is the finals of the Continental Classic, which both of us have as Kyle Fletcher versus Konosuke Takeshita. I'll ask just so we have it on record. Who do you have and why?
I am going with Takeshita, but this is, you said, Stampede, this is why you save your match of the year stamps, right? Till it's all said and done, okay? Because not only are we gonna get a classic, okay, from Okada versus Takeshita, but as soon as that match is over, Fletcher comes out and we get another classic, back-to-back instant classics. This one might be the match of the year. Kyle Fletcher versus Takesha, and I got Takesha winning.
Yeah, I mean, I won't waste time. I think Takesha's going to win. I do think this will be the match of the night, possible match of the year, like you just said. Two of the best wrestlers in the world. Definitely one of the best up-and-coming wrestlers in the world versus the best wrestler in the world right now. There's no way this isn't going to be an incredible match. But yeah, Takeshita wins it. And again, I know I gave it away talking about the one on the last. He solidifies himself as the best tournament wrestler in the world, which solidifies himself as the best wrestler in the world. So there's no way that he doesn't win it.
Yep.
I do think there is some sort of turn maybe after this match. Maybe Kyle and Okada both start beating him down after the match because they both took losses. Although Kyle Fletcher has usually gone with the way of Takeshita.
Takesha, I was
So
going to
maybe
say that, yeah.
In every argument or whatever, he's always seemed to have sided with Takeshita a little bit more. So maybe him and Fletcher both break off. Maybe that's the way it goes.
Stampede just said something interesting that he can see Okada beats Tanahashi, right? Beats him down after the match, and Takesha comes out to save the ace of New Japan. Instant face of New Japan right then and there.
Oh yeah, 100. Yeah, that could. Oh yeah. There's no reason that couldn't happen. All right, as we switch gears back to SmackDown, promo from the MFTs and Solo Sikoa about their tag match with the Wyatt Six.
One thing I saw, we had for the last 6 months, Aleister Black versus Damian Priest with absolutely no build, no lead, no anything. No turn the page, no nothing.
Pretty much. It's all just kind of been, here you go, here's the match. I mean, they've done a lot of talking, but it hasn't been any really development. It's just been a lot of talking. More from Aleister and Zelina, unfortunately, which I had so much more hope for Aleister when he came back than what I'm getting. So.
Oh, my God. Did you see someone on X? It was some wrestler. Said that or somebody, I can't remember who said it, but they said that Black and Priest is the next Austin Rock.
What?
Yeah. It's like someone was drinking some gin and juice.
Unless they mean like John Austin out in his backyard wrestling with just a big rock.
I don't know, man.
I mean, this feud has been garbage.
Santos Escobar just fell off the damn map.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question, Bobby. He supposedly re-signed with the company, and you would have thought they would have brought him back a little bit, but I don't know. He hadn't been around. I mean, if nothing else, he could have appeared in AAA at some point.
Yeah.
Speaking of matches of the night, we're about to get the one on SmackDown here in just a minute, I do believe. As we kick off the U.S. Championship match between Ilya Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes.
Oh, okay.
And we ring the bell.
Oops.
Hot start. Coming out straight up hockey fight in the middle of the ring, just beating the crap out of each other.
I like it.
Yeah, no, it's definitely been disappointing, Stampede. I mean, where's Rusev? We hadn't seen him since the John Cena tournament, where he lost.
He's got a hot wife. Nobody needs to see him.
Well, so does Aleister Black,
but she's on TV.
When you're talking about wrestling.
She's on TV.
If I'm not mistaken, Rusev's about to have a kid.
Is he?
I think CJ's pregnant. I'm pretty sure they announced that on like the Bella podcast a couple weeks ago. When CJ was on the Bella's podcast.
I don't know.
I think so. I think I remember that right.
All I know
I
is
mean,
that
but either way, both of them coming back, I had a lot of hopes for, and both of
Yeah.
them have been severely disappointing.
I'm gonna say all I know is that Logan Paul needs to shut the hell. Logan Paul might want to stop talking trash about Joshua because he's gonna get knocked out too.
No, he's not. WWE is never going to let that match happen.
Whatever. I know.
Not while he's under contract with the WWE. He can talk all he wants to because he's got that get out of jail free card.
He does.
Oh, I'd love to fight you, Anthony, but the WWE said I can't.
Until TKO was like, "Hey, Dana White, what do you think about this? Let that guy be his ass."
Hey, Dana White, we've got an idea. What if we instead of a boxing match, we put them in an octagon?
And Dana White's like, I'm in it. Let's do it.
Let me go to the bank with that.
Yeah.
And then Logan Paul goes, "Oh shit!
Yeah,
I should not have run my mouth like that."
Yeah, I screwed up.
What I meant to say was,
boogity 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 boo. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
where are they
so
at?
I said that like the night of the fight too. I mean, it was just what?
Where are they at again in Smackdown?
Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Grand Rapids. That's what I thought.
Which, oddly enough, is the same place they were for Raw.
Yeah, well, that's what they did.
Almost
with
like
Hershey.
they pre-taped it.
Yeah, that's what they did with Hershey.
But shout out to them. I know pre-tape sucks, but I mean, shout out to them for letting them have their people off for the holidays. So.
Yeah, well, no, the Julia people, man, nobody. This is not a real wrestling crowd. If they really watched Julia overseas and doing what she was doing, then they would understand how badass she is. You know.
Oh, Stampede again, way ahead of us because we're still in Ilya and Carmelo. Right, but we get to a commercial which continues on with our AEW World's End predictions off the heels of the Continental Classic. We get the women's tag team champions in their first ever defense against Athena and Mercedes Moné. Who you got?
I got to retain their Babes Wrath all day on this one. This could set up Athena turning on Monet or Monet turning on Athena, but yeah.
I agree. Babes of Wrath retain. There's some kind of miscommunication between the two where we get a title match between the two. The fall of Monet is ongoing and is being televised and everybody's loving it. So I think that continues. Yep. And when you look at it, it was really kind of this tournament that kicked it off. She took the loss in the tournament and then she started losing all her titles.
She lost the Red Pearl here lately.
This match with her tag team with Athena is kind of where all of that started. That started the fall of Monet. So maybe they'll reference that when they give us an Athena and Mercedes match, hopefully for the TBS title, because I want to see more Athena on my TV. And I agree, Bobby. We are both enjoying the Ilya and Carmelo Hayes match, although it is in an M&M's commercial right now. Oddly enough, it's still the M&M's Christmas commercial the day after Christmas. Do better, M&M's.
It's
already back at home.
Too. The same old one too from the 90s. Yeah.
Next up, we have the women's AEW World Champion, Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander. Who you got?
Chris, retaining. Do not believe anything Jamie Hayter said on Wednesday. She can talk all she wants in her fancy accent. I just don't see it. Chris.
I mean, it is the King's English, so I guess it has to be fancy.
Yeah, there you go. I got Chris winning this one. Who you got?
Yeah, Stat Daddy all the way. Give me that all the time. I'm just waiting on Statlander and Bane.
Yeah, same here.
That's what I'm waiting on. So
or Shafir.
Statlander wins and retains. I think Shafir may go after somebody else first, but I think Megan Bane may be very close in the horizon for Statlander after this. Next up is that huge four-way match, the biggest match in AEW history, in my opinion. Stampede, I'd like to know your opinion on that. I've said it a few times. Do you think this is the biggest match in AEW history, Stampede? While he's typing that or letting us know, give us the winner. Who takes the AEW championship?
MJF. That promo.
Really?
Yes, I'm going with it. I'm going with MJF. The promo that he put out 2 weeks ago set it all for me right then and there. He didn't even care about Samoa Joe, but he straight up said to Hangman, I'm doing this because I know when I beat him and him, two guys that you couldn't beat, it took you forever to beat. When I beat both them and you at the same time, you'll know I'm better than you. And he signed that. Ballsy. I think he's going to win this.
And Stampede says, I don't think it's the biggest match, but it'll definitely be major importance. And he thinks MJF walks out and champion. I think that I will give my prediction after we go to Smackdown again to continue on with Ilya Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes as their U.S. Championship match comes back on from commercial break.
Was there something beeping?
I don't hear anything.
No, that's what I was asking her. I thought it was in my headphones at first.
Carmelo Hayes is in control. Dragunov firing up. Ooh, kind of a weird back fist attempt. Carmelo Hayes comes back. Fires up off of the springboard. Starts hitting himself for some reason.
MJF versus Bandito is going to be electric.
Yes. Ooh, knee to the face from Ilya and a pin and a 2 count.
Boo.
The match continues. Well, Ilya has tore up Carmelo's chest. His chest is red.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, cameraman, for that shot of Ilya's ass.
You get a shot of everybody else's ass.
That's true.
Why not him?
Good point. And Carmelo with a 2.
Ilya does hit professional wrestling kind of hard.
Yes, he does. And just look at Carmelo Hayes' chest.
Yeah.
It's that European style, man. They're just so hard hitting. A lot of the wrestlers that come over there. I mean, you look at Gunther, you look at him, you look at damn it, who was I about to say? El Grande Americano now.
Ludwig.
Yeah, look, Kaiser. That's it. That's who I was thinking. Pete Dunne when he first came in, Tyler Bate, all those, all of them are just hard hitting. They're not as fast as the Japanese wrestlers are, but they hit just as hard.
Yeah, well, if the rumors are true, I don't like Grande Americano no more. He turned on Dom.
I don't know that he turned on Dom. I think Dom turned on him from what I saw. Like El Grande Americano was trying to help him up, and then
all I saw was him.
Dom pushes him away.
Mysterio. All right,
he did.
Dom hurt his shoulder.
That's because Dom hurt his shoulder. Away.
He's in pain.
Grande Americano was just trying to help him up. He was trying to help him to the back, and Dom wants to be a big baby about it. And push him away and cry like a big baby.
That's not how it went down.
That is exactly how it went down.
He said exactly how it went down. Son of a cracker. Where'd that go?
Dom cried like a little baby because his shoulder hurt. Oh, I hurt my shoulder.
It did hurt his shoulder.
Debbie Dad hurt my shoulder.
Debbie Dad did hurt his shoulder. We're lucky you didn't kill him.
So when your friend tries to help you up, so if you hurt your shoulder and I come to you and I try to help you up, you're going to push me away?
I'm going to slap your hand away.
No, because you're a grown-ass man.
I'm going to stand up like a man and walk away because it's my shoulder, not my leg.
And then I'm going to shake hands with your deadbeat dad, and I'm going to turn on you just like he did.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to shake hands.
I don't think you have a deadbeat dad, but still.
I do, actually.
Oh, well, there you go.
You can ask that
like Dom so much.
Huh?
So no wonder you like Dom so much. Like you're the same person.
Yeah.
You both have a weird mustache.
Yeah. I love
You're
my
both kind of Latino, but you can't really tell a lot of the time.
Listen, if you go on my Facebook and you look up my abuelo and you look up my dad, which I have him blocked now,
Oh,
but yeah, and you'll
drop.
see I'm just
And a
white.
2 count, Amelia. Really, we're getting a Sari and Natsupoi match.
Yeah, I told my wife about that.
Well, we won't be able to watch it on the 29th of December. So yes, thought you meant the 29th of January.
What the fuck is hitting over here?
And back to commercial on SmackDown as the U.S. Championship match continues. But again, you picked MJF to win the AEW Championship. I am going to pick none other than MJF as well. I agree with you. The promo he cut, him coming in, they'd be crazy not to put the title on him. There's so much they can do. I mean, you could get out of this match. If Joe wins, yes, he's going to go have a feud with somebody else. If Swerve wins, he could have a match with MJF. If Hangman wins, he could have. But if MJF wins, the number of matches you can have coming out of that, big time like grudge matches that you have coming out of that is astronomical. Everybody on the roster, everybody in CMLL, everybody in New Japan, in any promotion that MJF has pissed off in the past year and a half, you can have tons of matches from. So I definitely think it's going to be MJF in what I think is going to be an incredible match. I don't think it'll be match of the night, as we said. I think that's going to be Fletcher and Takeshita, but I do think it's going to be a great match.
How many minutes you got?
Gosh, that's hard to tell with this one because this could easily go an hour and it'd be nothing with all four of them. I don't think it'll go quite that long. I'm going to say 37 minutes.
And I'm going 30.
Okay. Isaiah says 35-24. MJF hates everybody, Stampede.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, when he won the international title and turned it into the America title or the United States or whatever title.
All-American.
The All-American title. I mean, everybody hates MJF. That's the point.
That crap was hilarious.
He could literally have a feud with anyone.
Yeah.
Let's see. Next up, we have our Stampedes trip around the world. Stampede's World of Wrestling, our wrestling encyclopedia. About 3 minutes, we will head back into SmackDown after you guys hear from Stampede.
What's up, you guys? Stampede here with your top lists from the week that just was. Kicking off, I'm going to do a top 5 list of matches from last week. There was just so many good matches, couldn't narrow it down to 3, so we're going to add a couple up.
Was that the wrong video?
Yeah, I sent it to you, and I even put episode 64 on that one.
I could have sworn that's what I did. All right, sorry, technical difficulties there, everybody. Let's see. Because I took that directly from your email. Live TV, everybody.
Gotta love it. Whoopsie daisy. And that was on there too.
Okay. I don't know how I did that wrong. And we are back to SmackDown. We will finish watching the U.S. title match with Ilya Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes, and then we will get back to Stampede after that with the correct video this time. Let's see, this is why the watch along helps. Yeah, thanks, David. You can put me as your whoopsie daisy of next week. There you go. You're welcome. Me doing your job for you. We're going to delete that one so I don't make that mistake again.
Or maybe they're just not good. It tasted weird. Arn Anderson. Oh, man.
Ilya
And
and
Smackdown is
Carmelo
over his
Hayes
head.
on top.
Oh.
Ooh, and a counter from Ilya off the top rope into like an enziguri, maybe?
I don't know what that was. That looked weird.
I mean, he just kicked him in the face as he jumped down. That was pretty good, though.
Was that one of the like the swerve kick? You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, it's the same one everybody does, like, but usually it's from outside into the ring, like you kick over the top rope. It's essentially the same thing.
Yeah. What's she doing? Oh. I didn't see the Christmas trees on the one. I was like, hold on here. That's not it.
Yeah, I don't know how I downloaded the wrong thing because I even went back to my downloads and it says it's the same one, so we'll see. Because it said I saw it say episode 64.
No, maybe StreamYard's having a problem too. You never know.
No,
You
because
get
this one's different. It just loaded up. It's different. I had somehow I hit the wrong one, I guess.
I was gonna say because OBS messes up a lot. Anybody who has an OBS knows what I'm talking about. I'm really surprised we still have power.
I'm really surprised this match is still going. They're giving them a lot of time.
Yeah, the EU version didn't have no commercials. They just keep going and going and going.
Ooh, headbutt from Ilya on the top rope. Going for a superplex. Oh, reversed it into like a cutter. Carmelo pins and gets a 2 count. Ilya just will not go away.
Yeah, the Drew and Cody thing ain't nothing.
I mean, it's 8:30 here, so it's at least it's another 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured it was. I mean, without the commercials and stuff like that. You can definitely tell this is a pre-tape crowd and they've already been through a show. They had to have done SmackDown second because, I mean, there's no reason that everybody shouldn't be on their feet for this match. And I don't see anybody standing or anything.
That's what they did with Hershey. Hershey was second. They did Raw first. So they did main event, then Raw, and then they did SmackDown.
Because, I mean, this has been an incredible match and nobody's standing, nobody's cheering. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah, they're dead tired. Every single one of them.
Ilya just going nuts outside the ring. Picks him up. And drops him on the apron. Which, if you didn't know, is the hardest part of the ring.
No.
Ilya going up to the top with Carmelo being across the ring. Hits. Ooh. Carmelo turns it into a first 48. Nothing but net. Pin. 1, 2, 3. And new U.S. champion Carmelo Hayes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah. What a match.
That's what I'm talking about. A lot of people will be like, oh my God, for that overreaction. I mean, this is
Now
a great
everybody's on
match.
their feet. Hell yeah.
Melo finally got it. But
Carmelo Hayes wins his first championship on the main roster. Yes, they got up off their feet for that, Mike. They 100%. They sat down almost the whole match from what I saw, which irritates the crap out of me. I get it; they're tired, but man, they stood up and cheered like crazy for that win. Congratulations, Carmelo Hayes.
hell yeah, Carmelo. I'm talking about.
Run it back. Let him hot potato that belt back and forth. I'd be
Royal
happy with that.
Rumble. Run it back at the
Yeah.
Rumble.
Hell, run it back next week. Screw the Rumble. They got 3 hours to fill next week. Run it back next week.
You could run a number one contenders match next week. You don't need it. Yeah.
No, this needs to go straight. I don't need a number one contenders match. I know who the number one contender is. His name's Ilya Dragunov. I don't need it. I don't need a. And he puts the belt around his waist as a show of respect. Look at that. True champion. What a show of respect.
Someone just knock out the door.
God, I hope not. I hope Trick doesn't get anywhere near that. If you don't run, I mean, you've got Ilya you can run it back with. You've got Ciampa, who has been around Carmelo Hayes that you could run it with. I'll take that match all day.
You got a lot of matches now.
You've got Fraxium. Either one of Fraxium could come in there and have a banger match with him. I mean, there are so many other people. Trick Williams does not need to come up and mess. Let Trick Williams go be on Raw. I don't want Trick Williams anywhere near him.
Oh, he won't be on Raw. Lash is on Smackdown, so he's gonna have to be there with his girl.
Yeah, they're not married yet. That's usually only for married couples. They're not technically married yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree, Bobby. They could do Gargano and Hayes. I'll take that all day long. Shout out Carmelo Hayes. Hell yeah. Charlotte and Alexa in the back. We get a Riho sighting.
Someone knocking at my door this late at night. He's probably going to get shot. Sorry. It's the truth. I live out in the middle of nowhere. If you ain't calling me, sorry.
Like it's them coming for you. When you said Joe Hendry was just as good as Biggie.
No.
Just saying. You said it, not me.
I didn't say that.
And unlike Becky Lynch, you were the only one saying it. Sports Illustrated did not say it.
Sports Illustrated said a lot of things this year.
They did not say that. They did not compare Joe Hendry and Big E.
I'm pretty sure they compared.
They didn't even compare Joe Hendry and Big E, much less Big E. Oh, looks like we're about to get a tag team match. I didn't see what match he announced. I couldn't hear him. But all 4 tag teams are fighting. And maybe it's Bigfoot. If you're cold, they're cold. You have to let him in. And if Bigfoot comes to my door, I'm letting Bigfoot in 100%.
Hell no. I've seen too many scary movies.
I may actually have some Jack Link's jerky he could have. I'd have to
look.
Nope.
I watched Rick and Morty. I know what happens. Bigfoot's going to pray and get out of the damn chamber that locked his ass in.
You know what he's going to do after he answers the door?
Kill me.
He's going to ask for Tree Fitty.
Tree Fitty.
Just like the damn Loch Ness Monster.
I'm gonna hit him with the Harry.
That was a great movie, by the way.
Yeah,
I love that movie.
I was gonna hit him with the Courage the Cowardly Dog Eustace and be like, "Yo, get out of here. Who are you?"
Chelsea Green out to the ring. Get a tag team match. Green and Fire versus Julia and Kiana James after the break. And for this commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, you get the actual Stampede's World of Wrestling Top Matches Christmas Edition. You're welcome, everyone.
What's up, you guys? Stampede here, and Merry Christmas from the Great White North. Hope everybody is happy and healthy this holiday season. Starting off, your top 3 matches from last week. Coming in at number 3 from the Continental Classic over in AEW. It was Pac defeating Kyle Fletcher to pick up a huge 2 points to really bunch up that bracket. A lot of people tied at 6 points. Great match. Both men delivered as expected with the talent going into that. Coming in at number 2, also from AEW, it was your $1 million 6-man tag team match. That was the Elite featuring the Don Callis family. Elite, they're clicking on all cylinders again. Love to see it on what could possibly be their final run together as a faction. And your number 1 match of the week, I'm going to go all the way over to CMLL on a show that aired last Friday, and was Mascara Dorada defeating Mike Bailey. Dream match was the theme of that particular show, and this match more than delivered on the theme. Both men delivered. Again, just great exhibition of professional wrestling down in CMLL. Your women's wrestler of the week, Alex Windsor. She toppled Mercedes for the Rev Pro British title, the unified title that she had, and that dropped Mercedes down to 9 titles. Huge rub for Alex Windsor going forward into 2026, especially with that Eve show coming up at the Indigo at the O2 in March. That Eve is going to be running, so I would expect to see Alex Windsor there. Your tag team of the week, we're going to give this one to the Elite, which consisted of the Bucks and Kenny Omega. Like I said in my number 2 match of the week, they're back, they're firing on all cylinders, they look good. Interested to see where 2026 brings them. And little comedy award of the week has made its return. Your whoopsie daisy of last week goes to Thea Hale and Blake Monroe over in NXT. We all know what happened. It's been online for the last week. Blake got the win knocked out of her. Thea Hale ended up with the title that she wasn't supposed to win. Looks like they're going to correct that in the first couple of days of 2026. So it happens. People are just making a bit too much of a big deal out of it. Your men's wrestler of the week. This is a bit of a year-long award that I'm giving out here. Hiroshi Tanahashi. He just finished up his last match of 2025 at Kurikan Hall against Kosei Fujita. That's on his march towards Wrestle Kingdom, January 4th, in his match against Kazuchika Okada, which will be main eventing that show. He finishes his last year at 49 years old with 148 matches, an 88-58-2 record. His most singles matches since the year 2000, and the second most singles matches of his career. A true legend of professional wrestling, and he lived and wrestled his last year to its fullest. Hats off. Much respect to the man, to the ace of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Going to be a tearful goodbye on the 4th when he does that last match. That's it for me for this week. Check me out on Twitter under Stampede_ism. I'll be dropping my year-end awards, of which there's 17, after the 29th. So keep an eye out for that. And now back to Mike. And now back to Sped.
And now back to SmackDown, as that was perfectly timed by Stampede as we come back into SmackDown, leading into this tag team match between Chelsea Green. But first, we get a Carmelo Hayes promo in the back, the brand new U.S. champion, with Kathy Kelly in the back. Still emotional all over his face.
Speaking of emotion, you can tell Stampede's going to be very emotional when Tanahashi retires.
Oh, yeah. I mean, a lot of people would, man. I mean, he's been one of the best wrestlers ever, man. He's one of the best to do it.
And I agree with and I don't know if you guys watch Good Morning IWC, but
Okay,
we
here we go.
that was nice.
Johnny Gargano getting the attack in on Carmelo Hayes. Maybe he's going to be the first opponent for that U.S.
That's what I was
title.
thinking too. That's nice. That runs it back right there. But
Yeah,
we're talking about running it back. That definitely runs it back right there. Yeah, no, like, yeah, no, Tanahashi, yeah, he is New Japan's John Cena, and I
yeah.
agree. I don't know if you guys watch Good Morning IWC, but we had at 10 o'clock in the morning on Sundays here on Twitch. We had a conversation about Yota Ushi. I want to say he's the global champion. He was the Intercontinental, and now it's the global championship over there, the IWGP, and he has a personal goal of 100 million yen, which is equivalent to like 600 some $1,000 in American. For wrestlers over there to make that money and stuff. He said that him and Tanahashi have a plan to make that work. He's like, it's not rocket science to see why people are leaving New Japan to go west. He's like, it's obvious. So he wants that money to come, but it's kind of hard without having TV deals like AEW and TNA now has and WWE have, and it's really hard. And for everyone, I'm looking at my phone watching Smackdown.
And I didn't realize my mic was still muted as this tag team match still goes on.
That's awesome.
I muted it because I had to cough and I forgot I didn't unmute it.
That's funny.
I was sitting here describing the match, and this is why I'm not a professional announcer.
Wow. Yeah, so be sure to join in on Sunday, 10 o'clock in the morning, as it's my 5-year anniversary here on Twitch. And it's episode 5 of Good Morning IWC. I like how that worked out.
5 years, episode 5. You've done an episode a year. Average an episode a year.
It's crazy. I went from playing Madden and having a losing record. I won't lie to you guys. I had a 147 and 215 or something like that. I have to look at the numbers again, but I know it was lower. I had lower, I didn't have more wins and losses. But coming from that and doing this, that's cool.
We're all better for it.
Well, we've gained over 800 followers because of this show and Good Morning IWC now. We started off at 232 people that were following me, watching me play Madden. And now we're at 1.3 and some change of followers on Twitch. Xbox all day. I can see the chat on my phone too. I can got half and half right now.
While this match is going on, we are closing in on the end of SmackDown in about 10-15 minutes. Go ahead and kick off the Twitter post of the week.
All right, so Arn Anderson is he says he's terrified by the in-ring style of modern wrestling. Would like for talent to dial it down so no one gets seriously hurt. Actually, before I get into his I'll get into that after that. He says, I'm terrified. I respect the girls and guys out here today wrestling, but scared to death for them because I see things in the ring that you can't protect yourself on. Anything going backwards, German suplex, and you got to protect yourself because you can't see where you're going. Stuff on the top going through the tables, that's dangerous. He said, "You look at me, I'm all beat up, and I didn't do any of that stuff." So I'm just worried in the next 5 years we're gonna have a casualty list, and I hate it for the younger guys and girls because they feel like they need to go out and to hit that level each and every night. If they dialed it down, it would uh, help them stay longer and do more things. And what I was gonna say was about this is he has a point. He has a point. The guys back then look at Lex Luger. Dude was paralyzed for a hot minute. You got guys like Daniel Bryan, who his career got cut in very, very short because of injuries. There's a lot of injuries going on right now. Look at JD McDonough. He's hurt again. Bobby Lashley's out. We don't have Kevin Owens. We don't have Sami Zayn. He's dealing with an injury. You got the list goes on. So I kind of agree with Arn on this one. Dial it back a tiny bit.
I don't know that. I think it's going to average out. I don't. Yes, should they dial it back if they're comfortable with it, whatever. I also don't think you're going to have people wrestling for 30 years.
No.
Like Arn did. I mean, it's just not that the generational gap is not the same. I mean, Arn Anderson's generation wrestled 200 and something nights a week for 30 years, 20 years.
Yep.
And no, he wasn't taking some of these crazy bumps and these crazy moves, but these people aren't taking 700 suplexes and everything like that. They're not wrestling as much, so their body can recover better. So I don't think it's going to be as much of an issue as he thinks it is. And I think this is probably more of a shot at other companies other than WWE. Because, like, when I hear that statement, I don't think of WWE in general.
No, I don't think of WWE in general at all.
So I don't know if this is him just kind of taking a shot and saying maybe other people need to change. But the fact that you don't have all the house shows, you're not running 200 to 300 days a year. Yes, you're doing a little bit crazier moves, but one, they do find ways to protect themselves. Otherwise, there would be a lot more injuries than there are now.
Yeah.
But two, you go from 300 days a year to 100, 150. So you're wrestling half the time, essentially. So I don't think it's going to be as much of an issue as Arn makes it out to be. Not to mention the recovery process that they use now. Because Arn would go out there and do all that and then go drink a beer and smoke some cigarettes and do some coke. Let's be honest.
That is true.
These guys are going back and cold plunging and massages and hyperbaric chambers. I mean, all that kind of stuff. They're doing all that, taking care of their body a lot more than the wrestlers used to. When, okay, this show's done, I split my head open. Now I'm going to go have a case of beer and smoke a joint or whatever else you do. So it's a different generation. So I don't think it's going to be that much of an issue. As Drew McIntyre comes out to the ring on SmackDown, here is our Drew and Cody segment that they mentioned earlier. And we go to commercial. As we go to commercial, we will bring you our TRI matchmaker of the week. Take it away.
Ilya, it's battle next up. You got Ilya Dragunov versus Nick Wayne versus Leon Slater.
Soon, by the way.
Really?
Really,
Nick,
he just.
Nick
he's got that U.S. title around. I'm talking about Ilya having the title, and now he just
okay. I thought you were talking about Ilya. I thought you were talking about Nick Wayne being too soon on here. That kid, yeah, he got it. He's got it. He's got it.
I mean, I would also say that as compared to some of the other ones, but yeah, continue.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know what you mean. And then you got Leon Slater versus my favorite out of all this, Yota Ushi. That guy is
Yota Tsuji.
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
No, you're good. Yota Tsuji.
Okay. But yeah, no. I got look, this match is gonna be phenomenal. All right. Wayne brings in that crazy side. He's kind of like bipolar, you know. One minute he can be real like, passive, and then in the next minute he's like Bailey. You slap him in the face, the dude goes nuts for some reason. Then you got Elia, who just doesn't quit, and then you got Slater, who's just, that kid is phenomenal. But my pick, and you're right, is Yota Ushi, because this guy is the global IWGP champion right now. He has told Takesha, your time is coming up soon. And this guy has been rising, okay, on the list of Speds, top 50. All right, he was in the top 50 at the beginning of this year. Now he's in the top 10. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, all right, Stampede, I get what you're saying. I've seen your stuff. But this guy has been phenomenal over in New Japan all year. All year, we have been talking about Yota Ushi, just been killing it in the ring, talking about getting his people more money in Japan, everything else. I like this. I like Yota Ushi winning this and pinning Leon Slater, just like Isaiah said.
I don't know, man. I don't know that Nick Wayne and Leon Slater are on the same level as the other two, to be completely honest right now. So I definitely think it's between Ilya and Yota Tsuji. And I'm probably going to pick Ilya just because every time I'm looking at this picture of Yota Tsuji that you've got on there, I keep thinking of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego.
Oh my
I
God.
See it, and now you get to see it too.
I love it.
So for that fact, I cannot think of anything other than Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. I'm going to go with Ilya Dragunov getting the pin and the win and avenging his U.S. title loss that he just happened a few seconds ago.
That global championship, though, man, that IWGP championship, I like that, man. That New Japan knows how to make a title.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we get an Obafemi promo coming back out of SmackDown.
Oh. Again, next Thursday, I should have New Japan merch on, just because I bought one of those things.
I like how they didn't say anything in that promo, too. That's what I love the most about it. It was just him beating somebody's ass, and then it's him staring at the camera, and that's it.
Yeah, that's how you
didn't have to say anything. You didn't have to do anything. I mean, it's just boom, 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 coming, cut it. Didn't have to say a word. Oh, so we're just getting an 8-woman tag next week. Alexa and Charlotte, Rhea and Io versus Nia, Lash,
Danielle's up,
Asuka, and Kairi Sane. An 8-woman tag match for the 3-hour SmackDown coming into the new year. We are also getting Jade Cargill versus Michin.
Oh, man. These guys coming out of Japan lately are crazy good.
The match that everybody has been waiting for. Damian Priest, Aleister Black, for the 735th time this year. They get to kick off 2026 with another match. She's had as many shots at the title as we've had Aleister Black and Damian matches.
I swear to God.
We get right into Nick Aldis talking about Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes. Exactly. And you can say that about a lot of things. You can say that about Michin getting another title shot. You can say that about Black and Priest.
Yeah, this is the last 5 minutes of it. They ain't got nothing.
Gives him a handwritten check to pay his fine. I like how they did that though. How they physically handed him a check saying, "Yeah, I paid the fine, but whatever." Backstage. As many days as Fraxian might break out. That's a good point. Or Zaruka or anybody else.
$3MB.
Think we can get a 3MB versus Legacy match?
That'd be awesome. Speaking says one of them is in jail, I think, still.
I mean, you can get any second generation wrestler. It's fine.
No, I'm just saying DiBiase, yeah.
Yeah, no. I
If
mean,
they
they could have it. They could have it as a cell block street fight and have it in jail.
I was gonna say if they really wanted to, they can do that Nathan Jones thing where he was coming, or the Heidenreich. Sorry, was it Heidenreich or Nathan Jones that they acted like he came out of jail?
It was probably both of them at some point.
They both look like they,
That is true, Lady Alpha. At least Michin's. At least it's not the U.S. title. They've moved her up in the world to the world title.
And she has a really good Twitch account.
I mean, she's not a bad wrestler. I mean, she's got this hardcore gimmick going right now. But
I swear.
Joe, Jim, and Johnny Hendricks. Joe, Elijah, and Elias. Or just Joe and the Usos. Joe, Jimmy, and Jay.
No.
Joe Hendrick can sing the Yeet song as he comes out.
Yeah, and then he'll ask him to run it back, and I would have to I would turn Texan at that moment.
Or better yet, just so your head would explode, Joe Hendry, Jay Uso, and LA Knight.
I would shoot the TV.
And Joe Hendry starts with a concert in the middle of the ring with his brand new song, Yeet Yeah.
I would shoot my TV. I would turn into a Texan.
A Yeet Yeah.
I would turn into a Texan.
Everybody watching. There's 120 people right now. Everybody give me a Yeet Yeah.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I mean, you said Joe Hendry and Biggie are on the same level. So, I mean,
no, I didn't.
Why would they not want to have another concert?
When you guys go back and watch behind the scenes on Twitch, you will see me say I did not say that.
That was main show, brother. That wasn't behind the scenes.
Was that main show? I thought it was behind the
main show.
And then go back and watch it.
There we go. There's a Yeet Yeah.
Meow meow. When I hear that, I'm gonna start singing the Meow Mix song. Meow meow meow.
When you
meow,
step
meow,
up
meow,
in the
meow,
club,
meow.
give me a Yeet Yeah.
Meow meow. That just sounds like a terrible tag team. That WWE would make.
It'd be the banger hit of 2026. I guarantee you, it would be somebody's Spotify Unwrapped or whatever.
Oh yeah,
it would make the top 10.
It would. It would just because of that. Yeah.
Joe Hendry and Jay Uso tag team.
I swear to God. That's funny. Oh my God. Joe.
From Drew here trying to goad Cody Rhodes into punching him.
Punch him. Something flashing?
No, I hit the volume button and my ring light turned off.
I was like, oh, it's something here.
You gotta love technology.
I'm looking at my phone. I can see it flashing over here. I'm like, hold on here.
3 stages of hell match. Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre.
Oh my God, they're not doing the 3 cages. They're not bringing that WCW torture match back, are they?
No, there's 3 stages of hell.
Anybody remember that? Can we just get David Arquette back and let him win the WWE Championship?
There you go. Say what's up, and he appears. Ooh, Cody Rhodes. It's Nick Aldis. Gets a Claymore to the face. Drew stands over Cody. Eyes the title. And as SmackDown will come to a close, we will also come to a close here. I will take the time to say thank you for this history-making show, our SmackDown watch along, plus our predictions for AEW World's End. Make sure you tune in next week to see who wins that beautiful AEW Shield from us. Again, subscribe if you're on Twitch, SP3DROCK. Make sure you hit subscribe on Twitch. Use your Amazon Prime account. If you're watching us on Twitch and you want to go over to YouTube, make sure you scan that QR code up there by my head. It takes you directly to the YouTube channel. Hit subscribe there. Doesn't cost a thing. If you're on X at _ Big Mike 27, TikTok, Instagram, any social media platform, you can search at _ Big Mike 27. You hit me up. Again, looking to have a huge year in 2026. Some huge guests, some interviews hopefully coming up if we can knock some people down. And just check out everybody at Gimmick Table Media. We've shouted out a few of them, kicking at it to the Wrestling Divas podcast, Miami the Great in the DWE. You've got the CJ, the EVP. You've got Jess over on TikTok doing her thing on TikTok Live. So make sure you go check her out, Moonlit Tarot. Just check everybody out. Make sure you check out Bobby down there. The Herb and Raj podcast. They were not able to come in because Herb is out of town. Make sure you check them out every Wednesday and Saturday. Just give everybody some love. Give all your friends some love. And as we go in, hope you guys have a happy new year. I hope 2025 was awesome for you. I hope 2026 is even better, because I hope it is for the run-in as well. And that is all I will say as I turn it over to the final word with Spec.
Yo, 2026 on the run-in was crazy. Or 2025, I'm sorry, was crazy. 2026 is going to be even better. I've been learning. I've been in the lab. Mike knows. He's seen some stuff that I've been doing. I've been working my ass off trying to figure this stuff out and make it better. You see stuff over on IWC, join in. Good morning, IWC's 10 o'clock right here on Twitch in the morning, Eastern Standard, where Mike Norton and I, Mob Miz, and we go over rumors, news. We do some matches, but we mainly do the news and rumors. We debate and everything else. 2026, though, it's going to be a big year for the run-in. It's going to be a big year for Spedrock in general. Where Point Taken is debuting January 3rd at 8 o'clock Eastern. No, I'm sorry, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard. Where Stampede, Mob Miz, Carlos Estrada, and we're holding on to one more slot. We're waiting on. Stampede said he had a female that actually knows her stuff. This is going to be one of those. Big Mike is going to be a filler. Don't even get it twisted. You're part of the universe. You know that. I'm going to have Gimmick Media guys also be a filler. If Mob Miz can't join, Stampede can't join, those guys can join, you know? So it's always going to be fun. So keep up on your news and your matches, my man. And you make sure you guys watch this, because Point Taken, I'm telling you guys right here, right now, Point Taken, yes, is bringing back a show that just got canceled. All right, we're basically bringing back Around the Horn, but for wrestling. All right, so we're doing something different over here. It's kind of copy paste, but that's how everybody does. But we're making it our own style. But thank you guys. You guys made the run in over shit. Last year at this time, Mike. Last year at this time, I did some research. All right, last year at this time, we were at 1.2 average viewers. This time, right now, we're sitting at 61 average viewers a month.
Yeah.
The jump is crazy on Twitch, man. It's just nuts. And it's going to happen on YouTube too. You know, so go over to that QR code, scan it. You're over here on Twitch, scan that bitch. Scan it, head over to the Run In Wrestling Podcast and subscribe. It's free, man. It's free. So see you guys next week.